Okay, so welcome to my week 4 project. What I'm going to be doing today is showing you how to create something called a wiki space, which is used for various purposes, but today it's going to be for education and it's for students and teachers alike. So to begin, we're going to go to www.wikispaces.com. And once we are there, we're going to click on the education option. Now, I did create an account already. However, I went in and deleted all of my creations just so I can start over with you and walk you through the process. Now, one thing we want to do is make sure we click on students. We're not teachers yet, although we are working our way to that point. And click on students and then join classroom. You're going to have to enter your username, whatever one you prefer, your email address, and your password. Now make sure the password is something you're not going to forget, but at the same time, you don't want to make it easy for others to exploit. So just keep that in mind when you do your creation. Click on Join Classroom, and this is going to take us to our page. Now here we have our dashboard, and as you can see, we have many different options. Here you can go to your account and edit that. I'm just going to click on them to show you. We could change our picture, which I'm actually going to do with you on the video. And I'm going to upload a photo here. And come on. There we go. So as you can see, here are some of my photos. That's a before picture, and this is an after picture. Uh, so I'm going to go with this one because he looks a little bit more handsome than the other guy. So we'll pick that. We'll click upload. And there we go. Now we are going to continue without cropping, even though he has a pretty big head. And we're going to save. Alright. And come on. There we go. So there we go. Now we got our looking all cool with our new profile picture. Got our username, which we could change. Our email address, and then our password. You can pick what language you want. So if you don't want English, you can actually change this to any language you want. French, which is pretty cool. I speak a little French. And then our Eastern time, which is where I am because I'm in upstate New York. And then we're going to save. We don't want to delete the account, not yet. Now that that's saved, we have other settings here. We have our settings profile. First, let's go here. And this is where you can change how many results you see per page. Me, I prefer, even though I'm not going to get anywhere near it, 100. Because I like less pages. More load time, though. You can allow private messages from everyone or just organizers of wikis that you belong to, other members of wikis that you belong to, or no one. One email per change. So in other words, if there's a change made to your account, you'll get an email letting you know, just kind of a heads up. Hey, this is going on. Are you aware? And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Profile, again, back here. This is, I've been a member, as you can see, for a very long time, since yesterday. I have 8-page edits, even though you will not see any of them because they were deleted again. 5 message posts, which were also deleted. And I'm not a member yet of any public wikis. But you can edit this here. We won't go into that now. Here you have your inbox. And this is where if you receive mails or messages from other members, this is where you would find them. But back to the dashboard. Now to get back to the dashboard, you can click dashboard here, or you can click on your username. So we click on the username, it brings us here, and it says you can add any wiki you like to your favorites list by typing its name below. So in other words, find a wiki here, type in the name, or a list will pop up once you have some added. and you can favorite those. But what we're going to do now is we're going to create a wiki. So we're signed up, we're in here, and now we're going to create one. So our industry is going to be higher education, and we're going to continue. Okay. Now we got to give it a name. This is the fun part. Now, as you can see, a lot of my information is preloaded because, again, I've already created a few just to get some hands-on experience with it. So the wiki name, how creative can we get here? We are going to name it. I'm just going to name it edu 352 WK4. Okay? So it'll be edu 352 week 4 at wikispaces.com. .wikispaces.com. Enter your area, your United States, the name of your school. If you can't find the name of the school, you may have to manually enter it. That's fine. San Diego, California, 92123. That is the address for Ashford. Higher education is what we're going for. And the course and grade are optional. We don't have to choose anything for those. You can leave those blank. Click on the little check box. Click on create. So it's working its magic right now, my wonderful internet connection. And here we are. So we are in our classroom. And I love it. It says welcome to your classroom, as if. So here, basically, we are the creators of our own universe. We can do many different things, such as add pages, which we will do here through this icon. We can add files or upload files. We can add discussions. We can start projects that we can actually collaborate with other students and teachers on. Or we can schedule events. Now, for me, events is special. Briefly, not to get off topic, but years ago I created a gaming clan, which, if you don't know what that is, it's where a bunch of people come together and they join online for online gaming. And I started with 3 people in 2008. Been a while. And by 2010, I had built the group up to over 330 members. Members ranged from ages 9 up to ages 60. So we had both older and younger in the group. We had a website which I created myself, and I went in and created all the various pages for it, and everything was intertwined, working together. We have member of the month. We have, events. We'd have something called a DR3D, which is the name of the group. Dread, a gaming group. But we would have raffles, where I created a raffle page, and members could go there and they could earn entries into the raffle by doing various things such as helping other members, giving feedback, winning tournaments, things like that. And then we would go into a drawing, and one lucky winner would win a gift card, $50, a video game, a new controller, a camera, just various items for doing what they've done. And I can see that feature working very well with the WikiSpaces site. Because I could just imagine getting, as a teacher, getting your class involved in this WikiSpaces area. They're networking together, socializing, even outside of school. You're giving them something creative to focus on. You can create events, projects that they can participate in, and they can earn entries into, say, a raffle, an event. And here, back on the screen, you can click it, you can name it. We'll name ours raffle. Okay. Do various. What's the word I'm looking for? Things, I guess. Very creative, I know. Do various things to earn entries into. Oh yeah, if I spelled right. Into our raffle. Okay. So start date Um, we're just gonna start it today, and we're gonna end it tomorrow, and we're gonna have it go on all day. And we're gonna create it. And there we go. We have our raffle down here, and you see this little icon next to it to show you what it is, that it's an event. Okay. And then here we can, right now I'm monitoring to see what's going on within it. And in here we could do various, like if you're going to do it for school, then you would probably want to do it based around questions or testing or something that's going to enhance information. Um, Whether it be processing the information, um, gathering the information, but we won't go too far into detail with it here, um, just so the video doesn't carry on forever. Because believe me, I can probably talk for hours and talk your ear off, but I won't do that. But I can just see the possibilities with this tool, and this is definitely something, now that I know about it, that I will be using later on down the road quite often. But yeah, so you get students to come here, engaged, interact with one another. You could do like a Easter egg hunt, where they have to, or a treasure hunt if you prefer, where they have to find certain information. Or I mean, again, the possibilities are endless. You just have to use your imagination and just work to get them engaged, to get them interested, get them excited about what they are learning. In some ways, you can even make it so they are learning and they're not even realizing that they're learning because they're having fun doing it. And that would be great. So back here, we go to page, and we're going to create a page. And the page we're going to create, because I am feeling creative, is called create a page. Yeah. All right. Sorry, it's the best I can do right now. Mine is like jello. So here we go. So now we're on our page called create a page. And what we're going to do here is we can enter a subtitle, information. We can add a photo, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. And we're going to upload a photo. And let's see here. It's me and my son. My son and my niece. Alright. This is called Fall. I just had to do it. Sorry. What do I want to upload here? There we go. Perfect. So we're going to upload this. This is a quote by Martin Luther King Jr., and it is an amazing quote. And it just reminds us that intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Because we can raise smart kids, but if they're ignorant, then their education isn't going to be much use. So we have to teach them to be good people overall. At least that's the way I was raised. But anyways, that's a whole other story. So we uploaded, and we're going to insert the file. Now, takes a minute. Come on. There we go. So that's it. And now we're going to click save. And there we go. We got our first page. So create a page is the name. It's got the picture with it. And then we can add a discussion to it. And we can add multiple discussions to it. Let's see here. Let's say, what is pi? And for the body, we would just say 3.14, yada, yada, yada. We're going to post. And there we go. So that's our discussion. And then we can add a second discussion. And so on and so on. And then we're monitoring them. We can lock them. If we see that students are violating a rule, or if there's a debate that's getting a little bit too heated, of course it does happen, I've been there, then we can stop it. Over here we have our navigation pane, which we can go to our different pages that we created. Of course, in this case, we only created one. And we can edit it again. So we can go in and we can do some editing. And we have a lot of other options if we click on these little dots. We can lock it. We rename it. We can give specific permissions on members of our wiki who can actually access and post in the discussion. We change our notifications. Um, backlinks, not really sure, to be honest with you, what exactly it is. It's a little bit deeper, probably a more technical tutorial. And of course, if you want to save the page, you can export it in PDF format to your computer. And of course, you could print the page. So that pretty much sums that up. Now, up here, we can click on My Wikis, and this will also take us. So if we have multiple wikis, you click here and you'll see them both listed. And then you can just switch back and forth, which you can also do over here as well. You'll see both of them over here. So here we go in and we can upload files. It may not be a picture, maybe a video you want to upload. Maybe a file to an actual test that your students can click on to get to the test. Links, which is another great, let me see here. The links is actually in the discussion itself. But one thing I want to point out is, like somebody from like myself who creates websites, the links icon is an amazing tool because it allows you to link to another page from another site. So if I have a website that's my own, say my blog for instance, I can add a link to that blog here, and the students can click on it and they can go straight to it. So replace the blog with something like a test. So you get where I'm going with this. Um, you know, also there's various sites you can use to set up testing where it keeps track of the scores. Many many website developing sites actually offer that feature. If someone, it's a form submission, someone does a test within a form, all the answers are automatically sent to your email. So that's an easy way to keep track of your students and the testing. But enough on that. So yes, we have the discussion, the project, the events, which we all covered. Up here we have pretty much the same things. You have the settings, the assessment. It's pretty cool. You click on that and it just tells you like what you've done. Whether if you saved a page, it'll pop up. See right here? That's when I saved. And if you notice, this little green bar is still going. It's going to continue to move forward because we are still engaged on the site. And as you do different things, it'll keep track of those for you. Also, you can switch between users, which is me, and projects. Okay, so back here. And that pretty much sums it up on how to set up the WikiSpaces. Now, I've been recording for, oh boy, I don't even know. I've been recording for a little while, so I'm going to stop it here. I really hope you enjoyed walking through this with me. And I do thank you for allowing me to show you how to sign up and set up a WikiSpace. And I really hope that you take advantage of it and you check it out for yourself and get some hands-on experience, because I do believe it will be a great tool for you to use later on down the road once you have that degree in hand. Thank you again, and you have a great night.